folks, how are you today? Taking a look at Wolverine Anniversary Psylocke and Wolverine pack. At least this packaging has something to it. This came from Hella Dope. I like Hella Dope. Fast shipping. Really got this from Lady Mandarin, but you know, little I'll get into it when I get them out of the box. But there's the packaging, and well, let's get to it. So here they are, Wolverine and Psylocke, aka Lady Mandarin, out of the package. Well, this is garbage. Just kidding. This is an okay Wolverine. It's not one I would ever went out of my way for or anything. I really wanted the Lady Mandarin. That was my target, and that's what I got. So let me take a look at Wolverine first. Now, oops. Well, people are dying. Lady Mandarin, let's you go over here. Now, Wolverine's claws got bent when I was taking him out of the package, which is a shame. I will fix those later. Wolvie comes with this head, which honestly looks a lot like this head. I don't understand. He's got little blue highlights in the hair. I guess that's comic accurate. And he's got these fists, and I do like that they're putting on the these for him with the fists. Not a bad figure, but not my favorite either. How does he compare with other Wolverines? Let's find out. And so he's also a little shorter than Wolverines usually are. Huh, weird. Okay, yeah, well, no, I mean, gotta account for the ears, so I guess they're about the same size. Okay, interesting. So this is him in his Madripoor outfit. It's okay. It's not terrible, it's not great, it's just there. And I was never a huge fan of this outfit because it's so plain, but at the same time, I mean, hey, it's Wolverine, right? I mean, and you know, you've seen him wear it. He's had it on before, so it's not like it's foreign to you. I would easily call this one the weakest one out of the set, though, because, well, it's Wolverine, man. I get it's Wolverine's anniversary, but there's only so many Wolverines you can have, and I'm like at my limit on Wolverines already before this one came in. So, am I going to keep this one? I probably will. I may sell it at some point later in time, but for now, I'm going to keep him. And feel sorry for this poor stray. But then we have the winner of the pack, Lady Mandarin, who comes with some interesting, very interesting accessories. Now, her ankle does make her want to fall over, so and she is of course much taller than Wolverine. She has these funky effects that can clip onto her wrists. Kind of more advanced bubbles, but they're okay. She's got something of a psychic knife, which is kind of cool. She's got this much more maniacal head that I kind of don't like. I'm not going to do much with that one. And then she's got graspy hands. So yeah, I mean, again, not terrible, not great. Right after this, Psylocke appears in her swimsuit outfit, which I always was kind of like, why? I know it's Jim Lee, man. That's why. Now, the one thing I don't like about this is she is all single joints, and that's kind of lame. They obviously did that to cut costs, because as we know, the more points of articulation, the more tooling is involved, the more expensive it gets. So that's going to be my assumption, is that this was all done for saving money purposes. That's Hasbro, and it's going to be Hasbro for a while. And I am having trouble with this psychic knife, man. Okay, took some work, but it finally got there. And let me see if I can get her to stand with this help of a stand. Surprisingly, there is hindrance to her articulation with these and the cape, but not as much as you think. The only thing that's really bad is this right here over the shoulder, because that really hurts the arm articulation. But all in all, not bad. I really kind of just wanted this figure. Just thought it was a cool figure. And yeah, not my favorite. Story, I originally was going to wait for this to go on sale, and then I just decided, grab it. You know, because it's cool. Alright, I think I got her. Okay. Now, as I was mentioning, after this Psylocke kind of appears in a bathing suit with a thong, I get it, titillation, Jim Lee, blah blah blah, but I was always kind of like, why? Thongs do not seem very practical to be fighting in, let alone swimsuits. And yeah, it just never rang true to me. And well, I mean, I would say that's probably my default Psylocke look. I just don't think it's a good one. I don't think they've ever really put Psylocke in the best look for her yet. I think it's still a work in progress. It's funny to say all these years later, right? She's been in several different outfits, but, you know, some would argue nothing is as iconic as that swimsuit. I would be like, okay, sure. But I do dig the psychic knife. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. I do dig the psychic knife. That is a cool accessory. And I do dig, you know, the overall look of the figure. I like the armor. I mean, I would have preferred this to be the armor she wore in the Savage Land when she was still with the, you know, she was still with the X-Men. She realized how weak of an asset she was, so she had armor on. I thought that was cool armor. I really did. I don't hate this, but I really kind of wish it had been that way. A lot of people are pointing at this saying it's going to be Deathbird. I'm like, I hope not. I don't like those single joints. I'm being blunt about it. Those single joints bug me. And, you know, Wolvie, yeah, you know, he's Wolvie. I mean, that's really all you can say. He's Wolvie in black. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything spectacular about him. And that's what the problem is that there's nothing spectacular about him. He's just Chucklehead. And that's it. I could see that going a million different ways. Oh, I didn't think. Let me compare these to the animated head. Let me take a look here. There's the animated head. It is definitely a different paint job. It's not the same head though. What about this one? Nope. Nope. Both are grimacing kind of more so than this one. This one's more frowny. So yeah. Anyway, I don't feel like there's much more I can say about these guys. I mean, they're pretty cool for what they are. I think Psylocke should have been sold separately, and she would have flew off the shelves. I think they knew that, so that's why they put her in with Wolverine. Same with Lilandra. I think a lot of people wanted a Lilandra, and they put in that stupid Broad Wolverine, which I'm going to tell you, I think is the worst Wolverine ever. And that is one of my favorite covers and my favorite issues of X-Men. And I look at it and I go, no, I didn't want an action figure of it. I mean, it's a cool thing. It's a cool pose on the cover, but Yeah, no, not to have it as an action figure. I mean, it's literally 2 panels. Anyway, so why make an action figure of it? And yeah, I looked at that and I was just like, no. And I'm not a big fan of the Shi'ar, so it was easy for me to pass up. I mean, a lot of people are big fans of the Shi'ar. I don't, you know, more power to you. I'm just not. And, you know, again, this falls into that you don't need everything. I like the Hulk Wolverine 2-pack. I'm not going to say I'm not going to get it, but it's going to be a while. And I might try to see if it goes on sale. I don't know. I mean, maybe. We'll see. I mean, that's kind of my attitude about it. We'll see. And, yeah, this 50th anniversary of Wolverine really kind of fizzled. You know, we had the tiger stripe in the animated series. Nothing about the brown suit. At least we're getting Astonishing, even though that's not part of the 50th anniversary of Wolverine, but we are getting the Astonishing X-Men one. So that's a plus. And, but, you know, the ones that they actually released, I was highly disappointed in, and just was like, wow, I mean, you could have done so much more. The Hulk Wolverine pack, I can at least justify. This one I can justify. Even though I much would have preferred her single pack. Wolverine Sabretooth, that's obvious. And, you know, the Brood one, I'm just like, why? Just why? Do you think that was okay? So, yeah, I think I've exhausted my thoughts on this set. I mean, it's a cool set. I do like this Lady Mandarin. She's cool. Get a different look for Psylocke. I mean, Psylocke is one of those characters who has a lot of looks that have never been touched upon. And that's a shame. Because, you know, X-Men, man. Let me adjust my camera again. And I mean, if you're going to do X-Men, do it right. You know? And, yeah, that's my other problem with Hasbro, is like, they fart around with the X-Men a lot. And it's like, come on, dude. That Nightcrawler should not have took that long to come out. I mean, read the room. I know I say that a lot too. Read the room, but I mean it. I mean, it's like, just read the damn room. I mean, we're telling you what we want. So that'll wrap it up, I guess, for Wolverine and Lady Mandarin. I like it, but, you know, I'm not as ecstatic about the Wolverine. Oh, I just noticed something. Okay, yeah, look. The pants. There's a gloss. On top of the pants is a matte. That's stupid. Wow. Who did that? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the YouTube stuffs, and you guys take care.